I'm starting my day with a boxing workout, and I had a little flashback and I wanted to share it with all of you. A couple years ago, our CrossFit gym had a little boxing, like 6-week session thing, and I really wanted to do it. So I was like, hey, abuser. Oh, I of course didn't know they were my abuser at the time. I was like, do this with me. And they did. Like, I was pretty good at it. I'm not a pro, but I'm pretty good at boxing. I really like it. I get into it. And I'm stronger than I look. And I remember that they looked at me and they laughed at me. Like, there was a moment that, like, I was really getting into it and they sort of scoffed and they made sure that I saw them. They were like, ugh. The reason for that is because they're very competitive. Like, a lot of them are very competitive, and they need to make sure that you're not better than them at something, that you don't have your own hobbies, that you don't have things that make you feel good. So there's lots of reasons why they do that. And then another thing is that I vividly remember that when we would spar with the coach, I would do a great job and I would nail all the combos and everything that he was telling me to do, like when he had his mitts on. But I remember that whenever he would sort of do any kind of like swing for me to duck or push me into a corner or anything that felt familiar to me, I would just start laughing uncontrollably. And I would stop what I was doing. And he would just hit me, but like not hard, but I would be laughing. And I remember thinking, like, this is a trauma. And I said it out loud. I'm like, this is triggering some kind of trauma in me because I'm laughing uncontrollably rather than boxing. And I really want to do it. I want to take this guy out. And that's because that's what I was dealing with at home. You know, being prevented from leaving, being, restrained, having to wonder if I'm safe or not. I wanted to share all of that with you because, one, I took back this thing that I felt like at the time that wasn't for me because I just laughed too much, or because, my abuser laughed at me, so maybe this isn't something that I should be pursuing. I took it back. I'm doing this thing and I love it, and it's one of my passions. It's one of my things now. And two, because I'm 15, 16 months no contact, I'm doing pretty well, but these things can pop up at any time. It popped up while I was boxing. It didn't throw off my groove. It just crossed my mind. It's okay if you do get triggered by those things, really triggered. I just kept working through it and was like, I should share that because if this is happening to you, no matter how far removed you are from it, you're not alone. You're not crazy. You're not still obsessed with them. This is the way that our brains work. This is the way that our brains work through this kind of trauma. So take care of yourselves and have a lovely day.